This tutorial will demonstrate the basic functionality of the charting application. You will frequently need to examine specific data at specific points in time to make the most educated decisions. To this end, we've made it easy to isolate charts, lines, and dates to make all data legible and easy to understand. From the main stock page, you can click on the End of Day or Intraday button to open the charting application. Doing so will always access the most recent data available. Notice that opening a graph does not navigate you to a new page, so you don't need to use the browser's back button to return to the stocks page. Instead, click on the Close button at the top left of the application. After the application is finished loading, you will see 4 charts that make up the end of day or intraday graph for this stock, depending on the option you clicked. On the left sidebar, you will see several useful tools for navigating all data. At the top, we see the ticker symbol and the current DTI value of the stock being viewed. Next, we see 2 buttons to access the most recent end-of-day and intraday graphs. You will need a Traders Access account in order to access the intraday graphs. The small arrow here indicates that we are looking at the intraday graph. At the bottom of the sidebar, there is a list of available stocks. This is the same list we saw on the main stock page, repeated here so we can quickly switch from one stock view to another without closing the charting application. You can sort the list alphabetically or by color indicator. Finally, you can access any available stock by entering its ticker symbol in this text field and hitting enter. At the top of the application, you will find the stock's history timeline. This timeline represents the available history state for the current graph. The duration of the timeline will vary depending on how much history is available in the database, with the most recent time always at the far right. We can select a specific history by clicking and dragging the puck, or by clicking the forward and back buttons at the end of the time slider. The history will not be loaded until we click the Load History button at the right. The arrow above the timeline indicates the date and time of the history state we are currently viewing. Now let's look at how we can interact with the charts themselves. We can click on any of the 4 charts to enlarge them. Notice that the other 3 charts shrink down and can be easily accessed by clicking their thumbnail. To return to the normalized view of the graph, we can click this button in the corner of the chart, or we can click the blank areas between charts. The legend for each chart can be accessed by clicking the so-labeled small rectangle in the lower left of each chart. You can move a legend to any corner of the chart by dragging its top. The legend also provides options to hide and show the lines of a chart. Hovering over the name of a line in the legend highlights the line in the chart, and you can also click the name of a line to toggle its display on and off. Finally, there are options to both hide and show all lines. When looking at an enlarged view, we can zoom a region of the chart to examine its data more closely. To do this, simply click and drag a box around the desired region and release the mouse to zoom in. Notice that the scroll bars on the top and right sides of the chart adjust to reflect our new zoom level. When zoomed in, we can scroll our view by dragging these pucks, and we can also drag the ends of the puck to adjust the zoom level in the time or the percentage range. To return to a full zoom level, click the magnifier in the top right of the chart.